Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the ECU Pirates and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with Coach Harrell pregame. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So East Carolina's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Alabama's offense has the ball first today. And here comes Keelan Russell, a freshman prospect from Texas. And he is wasting no time making his collegiate debut, a 5-star in high school, and now we'll see what he has at this level. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. He couldn't get it to the corner as this... It's opening things up with a big play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keelan Russell. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodgers. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Russell. He's got the back in the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to it. Maybe a crease. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, getting it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. And then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. The Tide with the 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Black 14, black 14. Cross. Russell. He's got it and still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So East Carolina's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And now here comes Mitch Griffiths. They'll have to deal with one of the top cover corners in the country in Xavier Brown. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to throw on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
The transfer has it his first carry. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And obviously it's still early in this football game, but after giving up a touchdown on the first drive and then coming out, like, the worst thing you can do as an offense is go 3 and out and put your defense right back on the field. So that was a big third down to kind of settle them down and give them some more opportunities.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Pirates headed quickly to the line. Trying play action. Buys a little time. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gray. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Runs through a man, and he might have space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Pirates, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The 40. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Alabama! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The hand to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He's got 42 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll give it to him again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing Russell. Here comes the heat. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. And when I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
The give to the single back. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. And if you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
Quarterback making adjustments. Give to the running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Russell fires to the wideout, pulls it in. It's Rodgers just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And you know, Alabama at the quarterback spot, obviously you need that great player. When they've had the great player, these teams have been really, really great. The last couple years, man, you've kind of seen the inconsistencies come out at that spot. So finding that next guy, critically important.
It is critically important. I think what's interesting about Alabama at that quarterback spot, too, is a lot of other programs, they reload the position through the portal. But when you think about Alabama, they kind of grow it internally from guys they've recruited who have waited their turn and then finally show up. Ty Simpson was one of those guys. He waited his turn year after year to get his opportunity, and I think they feel like they've got the guys inside the building already that can take over the spot and lead this team to a national championship.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Russell. Right down the middle. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown tie.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hamlet. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. On third down, he drops to throw. Might be looking to run. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They'll run it. Nice move to keep running. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Might be changing the route. Right back to the well. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Throwing Russell. Under fire. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
They're working that left side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Pirates sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
The Pirates will hustle to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback extends the play. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He'll set up to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This will likely be the last play of the half. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Never a doubt.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He might want another play. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. After the filthy move, he's got room. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Northern Illinois, taking on the number 18 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Huskies, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game at Bryant-Denny Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Allen. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
guys, Coach Harrell told me at the half, Coach is understandably frustrated right now. They brought this running back in for big-time performances like this, but he has struggled turning over the ball. Here in this game, they have got to get a more steady performance from their running back in this moment. See how he starts the second half, and I'll keep you posted down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Got it. At the 35, he's loose. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Pirates peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
And the Pirates look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the hot hand. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Hamlet. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Makes the grab. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Running the red zone, it's Allen. He's going for the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Pirates. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. The running back has it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keelan Russell. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They punted away on 4th down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. That was a big stop by the defense now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. So we're starting to get late. They'll run this play from the pistol. They want to run it left here. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Pirates in the hurry up.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Breaks the tackle. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Makes it past the marker. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do?
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A pick six. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Pirates will call on their punt team. Takes it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes that Alabama offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They give it to him again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the 2nd straight play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Punt is on its way. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The run inside. It's Allen. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo. Right back to the well. Finding some room. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
3rd quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Hamlet. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful.
Oh, he found a space up. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And they take it in for 6 more points. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Riley. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Oh, they're after him. He He's sacked. This defense all over him. And nobody responsible for picking up the free safety because, David, frankly, I don't believe they thought he was coming.
No, and whose responsibility is that? The quarterback. If I see the free safety blitzing, I'm throwing the ball deep to somebody to make a play because he can't cover deep anymore, so put that in your back pocket. They want to bring that safety blitz. I'm going to make them pay, and I'm going to throw the ball deep.
They boot it away on 4th down. Hauls it in at the 25. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down on the ECU sidelines, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on. Lots of room to run. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37.
Well, it's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, and he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They just keep firing. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the 1st down, but it didn't look like he was going to get there anyway.
No, ball security, it still has to be at a premium, though, David. 5 points of pressure, right? Fingertips, palms, forearms, biceps, and chest. Moving forward in this game.
Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Russell got his man. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few 1st downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the 1st down.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hill. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Give him 88 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Slams ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
He's got him this time. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Pirates want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Trying to keep the drive alive. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the 1st down, and they absolutely had to have it there.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field? But the gamble paid off.
Complete to the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete, and he's dragged down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. On 4th down, going to the air.